Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm Rob,
John.
and this is Delco Does It. Man, we still got to clean that up a little bit, but we'll get better as time goes by. So, week 1 of the NFL is officially in the books. Our record's 3-2. It's not so bad for a start. You know, a little bit better, but we're in the money. At least a little bit. So this week, hopefully, we're going to clean up our picks. And after seeing some games and seeing how teams performed last week, we have a little more of the eye test going on for us too. So how are you feeling about our record?
I still feel good about the picks we made last week. I'm absolutely sick over the way the Eagles game went down. It looked great up until the end of the first half. Jumped route. Washington gets on the board. They have hope. Completely took over the game in the second half. I added the disclaimer, barring a meltdown, and a meltdown is exactly what we got.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. It was night and day. Carson in the first half, Carson in the second half. I don't think Washington started to drive beyond their 50-yard line.
No, the Eagles absolutely handed them this game. They gave it to them. The offensive line being depleted, all credit to Washington's pass rush. Coach Rivera made the adjustments at halftime. Coach Peterson did not.
And hasn't in the past.
Carson.
Carson do we have here? Carson under Frank Reich, with his leadership, was an elite quarterback. Carson under Doug, in my opinion, is an above average quarterback with flashes of greatness at times, with some sort of mental block about getting rid of the ball and living to play another down. Every down is a touchdown for him. It's all gas, which I love, but you have to be smart. We're in year 5 now. Our franchise quarterback hasn't learned to throw the ball away. That's concerning to me.
Yeah, it's a problem. And it can't bleed over into this week. I swear my kids' first words are going to be "get rid of it" for the amount of times I screamed that at the TV last week.
Yeah.
But as an Eagles fan, I'm still sick over it. But as a sports bettor, I've moved on. You have to. Things like that are going to happen.
As an Eagles fan, I'm ready for week 2, and I've moved on. As you see, let's go Birds. I bleed green, and I think we are going to bounce back. It's not going to be easy this week. And I wouldn't bet this game. I wouldn't bet money on it, but I'm betting with my heart.
Yeah, I'm off of this game this week myself. I saw it open at 4.5 and get all the way down to a pick'em. That's how low people have gotten on the Birds and high they've gotten on the Rams after what they did against Dallas last week. I think it's sitting at -1 right now. I do like the Eagles to win at home as a lean, but I don't like it enough to bet at this point because I don't know what we're going to see this week.
Agree 100%.
Yeah. So on to the second loss, which as a sports bettor, I am way more sick over than the Eagles loss because the Detroit Lions, everything was going according to the way I laid it out for the first 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden, up 23-6 heading into the fourth, they made Mitch Trubisky look like he was a good quarterback.
Yeah.
You give up 3
he
touchdown
looked like Joe
passes.
Montana out there slinging it around.
You give up 3 touchdown passes to a guy like that in the fourth quarter at home. There's just no excuse for that. And despite all of it, at the end of the game, they still had a chance to score, win the game, and get us at least a push, drop touchdown.
Yep.
That's the way it's going to go. I feel like the plays were they were the right plays.
Yeah.
Just
weren't executed.
It took absolute meltdowns to beat us.
Yep.
So, but on to the positive.
It seemed like that was the theme for week 1,
Yeah.
and a lot of times rightfully so. So they were definitely rusty out there. Hopefully teams are cleaning it up and we get a lot better football week 2.
Yeah, I think, you just got to move on from it. They were tough losses as a bettor. It is what it is. But the good thing is that the other 3 picks were dead on. It all went exactly the way I thought it would. Buffalo handled the Jets no problem. That score towards the end made that game look like it was closer than it actually was. It was not a close ball game. The Bills dominated. The Packers outright underdog winner. Just like
I was
called
dead
it.
wrong about Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy. I bowed down.
A motivated Aaron Rodgers is a scary, scary
Truly, man.
And,
I thought he looked tired and old at the end of last year. Well, after this, he is a rejuvenated and driven man, and I do not want to see him in Philadelphia anytime soon.
Yeah, he looked great. And the Packers put up a big number against a Minnesota defense that's supposed to be pretty good. So
yeah, and he torched them. Their defensive backs are a young core, though.
Yeah,
and he picked them apart, and he showed that.
And that was their
completely
vulnerability,
came through.
and he took advantage of it just like I thought he would.
And Green Bay's defense actually really looked good against the Vikings, or the Vikings offense.
Yeah, I mean, they gave up 24 points in the fourth quarter, which was
but was that garbage time?
Yeah, it was
points?
to an extent, but you still don't like to see that. So that game went pretty much how I called it. So,
and spoiler alert, there will be no picks in this video. This is just a recap of last week.
This is our recap.
So stay tuned, and please share our channel and subscribe if you haven't, and like our videos, comment. We're on there. We're interactive with you guys, and we'd love to talk to you.
And we're gonna try to get you guys winning picks all year long. We're gonna keep trying to pump out quality picks. And the final win was our under bet on.
And there will be contests as well, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, our final winner was the under bet on the Miami New England game. That game again went exactly as I thought it would. Very very grinded out, clock moving game. The Patriots offense turned it on a little bit in the second half, but that one still cruised in at 10 points under the total. So I mean, week one, despite a bad beat in Washington and an absolutely just brutal beat in the Lions game, still produced a profit. We still made money, so I hope you did too.
Absolutely. And that's it for this week, and stay tuned for week 2.
We'll see you with our week 2 picks.
See you soon. This is Delco Does It. Peace out, guys.